everybody, my name is Oliver Leopold. I'm in the beautiful streets of Chicago. Today we're going to be visiting the Apple store. We hope we'll be able to see the Apple Watch, maybe the new MacBook Air, and everything along those sorts. I'm not really a mobile Apple person. I like their computers, their tablets-ish, but their phones and their watch don't really appeal to me. That's why I'm wearing my LG watch, because #Android all the way. But we are going to see what they have to offer. We know they are Apple. Also, sorry for the audio quality. I'm recording with this Apple lavalier mic. I have to embrace the Apple spirit a little bit, okay? So let's go to the Apple store. Peace. This video is sponsored by Mentors for EDU, an online tech blog and STEM course publisher that has everything ranging from entrepreneurship to programming to even design. They plan on changing the online education world while teaching everyone valuable skills for free or very little money. You can check them out in the link in the description or edustudio.com. Let's get to our video. Okay, so here we have our Apple Watch, and everyone's talking about this digital crown, and it's actually a lot easier to spin than I would think. The actual screen size is pretty small, but it's a lot more elegant than my LG watch here. Our band is pretty standard with this slight curve here, and that's pretty much it for hardware. And all this watch is telling me is that we're on a demo mode, so that's it. So let's try to find a more functioning watch. So here we're in the Vivian app, and I can just draw symbols, and I can choose my color, and I can say that they did a pretty nice job with design here. So there's that crown again, and then I can choose my person and draw something to them. Our screen is very responsive, but there are some times after an activity that we're not getting much response, but that could be fixed in the future. Over here, we're demonstrating some watch faces, which look really nice. We have stopwatches, pretty good feature considering it's a watch. Our slide for notifications, and our slide up for information with notifications and more interactive. Over here we have our old news iPhone 5C, which I'm trying to convince my dad to buy. Still functioning nicely. And right here we have our beast of a 6 Plus, which compared to my LG G Flex is kind of the same size, a little smaller, half an inch smaller, but of course we're getting in all our Apple features instead of our Google features, and of course the Apple Watch app built right in, which is nice. And then of course its younger brother, the iPhone 6 with 61 emails, which is pretty similar to previous versions and the 6 Plus. And over here we are packing our 11-inch MacBook Air. I personally have the 13-inch, but the 11-inch is nice. I just think the bezels are pretty big and the proportionability is not the best. So this is the 13-inch I was talking about. I am a lot more used to this keyboard. Let's see the specs in this guy. We're packing 1.6 gigahertz with 4 gigs of RAM, and Intel HD graphics, which is nice, but not the best for gaming and things like that. And here are our beasts of a MacBook Pro. This has 2.5 gigahertz, still 4 gigs of RAM, but can be upgraded to 8 gigs and probably more. A little bulky, one of the older ones. And here is our Retina Macbook, which is a lot thinner and the display is a lot better for your eyes. And for our trash can, I mean the MacBook Pro. Starting at $3,000, it does not come with this massive beast of a monitor, but it comes with 3.5 gigahertz, 16 RAM, and a dedicated AMD graphics card, which is what we would want to see. And then here's our Mac Mini running with the same monitor, running with 1 gigahertz less of processor speed, 12 gigs less of memory, and not its own graphics card. So this is the new MacBook, no further name for it. I don't want to even look at the specs. 8 gigs of RAM, which is nice. This has the new Force Touch, which actually gives a little vibration every time you click on something because there's not enough depth. Because if you can't see in person, this is minuscule. It is a tiny little guy, comes in 3 colors, looks more like an iPad than anything else. Is running this USB Type-C port and an audio port, and that's it. I've been wanting to see this in person, and now I finally can. Come on. So up here we have like our own little theater for Apple, which is of course interesting, and then our Apple in the wall over there. So let's go around this layer of the store. So here we see our iPod Touch 5th generation, which is long news, and we're waiting for the 6th generation with a really nice speaker system attached, as we see all down the line. And again, focusing on audios with our iPod Touches being the Beats by Dre, which are really nice and voice canceling, but I personally do not want in a phone. Here in some of our accessories, we have our Nest Learning thermostat, our August smart lock, our Hue wireless lighting, and more Hue. We have a Parrot Bebop actually drone and a mini drone. We have the Blue Yeti, which I carry around with me when I'm shooting, obviously not now. And then some Jawbone accessories and audio accessories. So all around this store, people are getting their devices set up, so it's not really that big of a sight to see, but it is something to do with your free time. Let's go back down. So over there we have some iPad accessories. And over here we have some iPhone accessories. Something we haven't seen a lot of today is an iPad. This is not the most new version, as we don't see a fingerprint scanner, but definitely is something. We are estimating that this is the iPad mini version 2. And then more Apple Watches on display on that wall. And here are all our different colors and assortments of Apple Watches that you have to purchase. So there's the Apple Watch Sport coming in different sizes and colors, and then the just classic Apple Watch there, and then some other one over there. These are the Apple Watch editions, and these are the ones going for up to $10,000 with all the gold and the ruby inside of it. any way that I could try an Apple Watch on?
Of course, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Great. So in order to do that for your try-on appointment, which kind of watch were you interested in trying on? Which collection do you think? Maybe Apple Watch, the stainless steel, was it the Edition?
Could I try on the Edition?
Let's find out if we have any Edition specialists available.
Okay.
So just give us one moment right here.
Okay.
We were trying to find if there was a specialist available to do an Edition. They may already be in an appointment. In the meantime, would you be willing to try maybe one of the Sport or the
Sure, either one.
Okay, great.
That would be awesome.
Let's set you up with a quick appointment.
Okay.
And in order to do that,
Father's Day present.
absolutely, right? In order to do that, can we ask your first name?
Oliver.
Oliver, awesome. Okay, Oliver, right over here behind us is the display table. If you wanted to kind of hang out over there for a second, check out the different options of bands.
Okay.
We will send somebody over, a try-on specialist. They'll invite you to try it on. They'll go over all of the different options. Also, you can play with the software if you wanted to while you're waiting.
Yeah,
It'll take about 5 or so minutes.
Okay.
And we will be with you as soon as we can.
So actually, I'm able to try on one of the Apple Watch. I'm going to try on either the Sport or one of the mid-range. Unfortunately, I can't try on the Apple Watch Edition right now. That's okay though. So I'm going to take off my LGG watch for this one.
Hi. Welcome to the Apple Watch trial session.
We're looking for a Father's Day present. We're on the fence.
On the fence? Well, let's see if I can get you off this fence. Wait, stop. There you go. You're welcome.
I'm going to take off my LGG watch for this one.
Is that a watch? No, what?
Nothing. It's just a decorative thing. It's nothing.
Is that just is that a Samsung Casio watch with LG? I could have sworn you're here for the Apple Watch, right?
Get out.
Come on. So this right here is a 42 Space Gray aluminum with ion glass Sport. Go ahead, flip your wrist for me. Bring it over. Now this may be a little big for you, but I can switch it out. There you go. Now watch. Little button here on the side. Double tap it for me. Boop, boop. We have this. So if you want to do anything on this.
So this is for hardware, that's for software.
Bam! There you go. You got it. So, like anything you want to do, let's say on here, let's find someone nice. Say you want to text Eddie. Eddie's late for the ball game. Like, Eddie, you told me you're going to be here at 7:15. You're not here. So, double tap Eddie's picture. See the blue ring?
Yeah.
Double tap it again. That's what Eddie will feel when you do that double tap. Okay? Eddie's still not responding, and you're getting angry, right? So go ahead. Do a little scribble on that. See how you scribble? Yeah. You're going to show up on Eddie's watch the exact same way. So let's go back to Eddie, because Eddie's still not comprehending. So let's text Eddie. You know what? No wonder Eddie's not comprehending. Eddie doesn't even have a cell phone. Get to the new millennium, Eddie. So let's text Derek. Cool name is my brother's name, so let's text him. So you say, Derek, where are you? Go ahead, text him.
Where are you, Derek?
Hit send. It's going to ask you to send it as a text message or as a voice message. You just pick which one and it sends. Now say we're trying to, yeah, she sounds cute, right? She looks cute. Tap on her, right? Take your 2 fingers, don't press, but just lay it on the screen.
This is for elastomer, so it's just.
You feel that?
Yeah.
That's your actual heartbeat. You can send your actual heartbeat to the love of your life.
Oh shit!
I know, right? Now let's go back here. Show you something that's cool about this watch. Back to the home screen. Nope, let's go back.
I don't think it will.
For example, like your photos. Get it going, photos. See all these photos. You want to go through all those photos to find the right one? How about you do this?
If you were jogging in the rain, do I have to like write something on it?
And then go through them. Now, I've learned for your photos, only the photos that you like as your favorites are going to show up in the watch. So all your photos are not going to show up, just the one you like as your favorites
That's
from the watch. I can even do it from this way. Be like, let's turn it around. There's Oliver, take a picture. Wait, we gotta get you in there too. Bam.
Wow. That's amazing.
Now you both in there.
Yeah.
I didn't even have to look away from you guys. And just 2 minutes ago, I had the pleasure of having my first Apple Watch Apple Pay.
So,
wait, can you say something?
Yes.
So my favorite tech YouTuber, MKBHD,
Okay.
he tweeted the best thing about paying for something with an Apple Watch is the reaction on the cashier's face.
Yes. When you go like this, you go. Your total is 1842, sir. Sure. No problem.
Yeah, that one I do know for sure. It's just this one that's
Thank you. Now then I be like, what did you just do? Is that secret? Like, I love it. I love it. I love paying with my Apple Watch. This one is my favorite. I just didn't get it because I'm a sports guy.
see this band, like just buying a different band can make it seem like you have these different apps.
Is that the?
Bailey's Loop. This is my favorite. Bring it on over here, buddy.
Nah.
Nice.
My house is
What? Wow. That's
And
pretty
that
cool.
magnet is super strong, so you don't have to worry about, oh, I'm stuck to the pole and my watch comes off. No, it's only connected to the band. Double tap, look at it.
That's. And how much do each of them go for?
Well, the sports start at $349 to $399. So $349 for the 38 millimeter and $399 for the 42 millimeter. Then you come up from the sport to the watch, it starts at $549 to $1,099. And then if you go to the edition, it starts at $10 to $17K. I know, right?
And this is the just Apple Watch.
That's the Apple Watch. So this one here is going for $699.
For the watch, no band?
The watch, the band, that's the whole set. Yeah. So basically when you do the Apple Watch, the Apple Watch, whatever band you choose, that's the price you pay altogether.
And then you could switch out the bands.
Switch out the bands?
So it's just so the colors match up.
Like my next band is actually this.
Oh, do you use that to unlock?
This is my next band. The Midnight Blue Leather Loop.
And that has the magnet too.
The modern buckle. Now this is the modern buckle. It's also adjustable, but as you can see how the I had a message. Side. You got the hang of it.
So that would be for like more classy.
There you go. This guy knows his stuff.
So then
Like I'm going out. Can I get the modern buckle today, please? It's my classy time.
Okay.
Good. Any more
Have we
questions?
seen enough?
they're really nice.
All right. Thank you very much. Something to think about for Father's Day. Thank you. Thanks.
All right, guys.